Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing well. So I want to come here and talk about the time I decided that I wanted to get involved in making body butters. This was in 2015. So I go away for this trip, and I'm just going to call it a trip right now. And when I go, it's like a gathering, and it's a spiritual gathering of people who are studying and all that kind of stuff. It's like the final culmination of some classes. And we all decided to take this trip and, culminate at this one place. The person who was hosting the event at the end, we were all so geeked up and very happy about everything we had experienced that weekend. And so it's like they knew and they were like, okay, now start telling them everything you sell. So there was this body butter or body lotion. I think it was a body butter because I remember it came in a bottle. I got two. I got one for me. I got one for my mother. And I remember, and I know that, it's very popular within her community. It's awesome for them. But for me, it was too greasy and I just did not like the feel of it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try and do something a little different. So I started making my own butters. She was literally the inspiration behind me making my own butters. And I know she has her whole following. Nobody would ever take that away from her. It's awesome. For me, it was I needed a different smell. I needed a different consistency. And so I started making butter. And literally by the end of, I think I went on the trip in like November. So by the end of December, my company had like a holiday break all the time, every year. It seemed like I worked for a couple of companies like that. And the last one that I worked for was like that. And I started making body butters. And I've been, doing this for a long time. I have been testing the consistency, testing the specific oils, butters, essential oils, everything that I want to put in it. And so initially it was a very, very rough process. We'll call it that. And so what I did was I kept going at it and going at it and going at it until I got the consistency that I want. I landed at that consistency, I want to say 2020 or 2021. And it has been freaking awesome. It's one of these products for me that is a mainstay. Like, I don't really, every now and then I'll go out and buy a product that's from someone else. I will buy somebody else's body butters, lotions, and they're just not as good as mine for my skin. I have extremely dry skin. I don't have psoriasis. I don't have eczema, but I'm probably like a level above that. Just extremely dry skin. And so in order to be able to remain moist, non-ashy, and smelling good throughout the whole day, I formulated my own product. So that is how I came to it. And it was so funny. I think that one of the main reasons that I couldn't stick with the initial thing, and that really inspired me, because I was like, if she's making this is awesome. She's got an entire crew of people. If nothing else, it's a self-love project for me. I ruined one of my shirts with her product. The grease in it or something like that had separated, and it just messed up one of my shirts. And it was a white shirt, and I was kind of ticked off about that. So I was like, I'm not going to be ticked off. This is just inspiration for me to go ahead and make my own body butter. And I've been making my brownie butter for some time. Now, fast forward, here goes another part. In 2020, made a body butter for my granddaughter because she broke out in hives. or broke out in something that left her with dark marks all over her body. Okay, I mean literally like little patches of dark marks all over her body. Rushed her to the doctor. There was no allergy, nothing, right? So then I moved to making my butter, and I formulated with all kinds of essential oils so that she can start putting it on herself on a regular basis, and it got rid of them to get rid of the marks. And that's exactly what it did. It got rid of the marks. I'm checking the time. It got rid of her dark marks. So I've noticed that my skin on my body stays pretty toned, and and I have like this dark mark on my chest right here. It is from a airbag accident I had years ago. It's slowly been lightening. It's just been slowly going away. The scar has been slowly going away with regular application of my body butters. The body butters that the batch that I recently made was 100% natural, and I'm very excited about it, and I think I'm staying in that vein from now on, because normally I like to add fragrance oils, which can be a lot of fun, but I really like the fact that this butter feeds the skin, and it keeps away fungus. It is just a really good body butter. So I just wanted to come here and share. You know, sometimes you buy a product specifically from people that you might look up to, and you think the product is all that, and then it turns out not to be so great for you, but it's an inspiration for you to start something different for yourself. So I started something different for myself. The link is in bio if you would like to buy a jar of butter. They're only $10. I literally make these butters all the time for me and my family and anybody else that wants to buy them. Sometimes I sell them openly to people. Like people come over, oh, what are you wearing, or what are you doing? Oh, here goes my body butter. It's just $10. Oh, okay, let me get some. You know, that type of thing. I think I want to get more organized about it. I've always had links about it, but I wanted to tell the story. It is literally, and I think it was literally seeing what the butter could do for my granddaughter that really changed my mind and made me understand this is something that's very good for the skin. I knew it was before, but seeing what it did for her skin, because she was literally panicked, and she was very young at the time. So I figure I would just come here and share that with you all. Have a good day. Peace.